Hey guys, Catherine with the Paleo Schmelia Food Company. It's pretty late on a Monday night, and I want to talk about midnight snacking. Do you feel hungry at night? I'm going to tell you that you're probably just tired, okay? But if you really can't get over that edge, I have some tricks for you. Keep finger foods around. Spend Sunday chopping up carrots, cauliflower, celery, broccoli. Keep some cherry tomatoes around. Okay, what about some cheese cubes? I don't do a lot of dairy, but if you do, maybe some cheese cubes, not too much, okay? Mix it all together. Maybe some deli meats, turkey, something like that. Try to get no nitrate deli meat. It exists, and now it's even more affordable. You can get no nitrate. I believe that Hormel makes a no nitrate. It's almost the same price as any other store-bought deli meat. So I'm just suggesting this to you because if you're desperate, you just have to grab something and you really want to go for the chips, you really want to go for Cheez-Its. I know I love Cheez-Its, especially the extra toasty Cheez-Its. Oh man, I purposely do not buy them because this is the time of night where I want to grab the Cheez-Its. So cherry tomatoes have saved me in midnight snack mode. I grab a handful of those. Sunflower seeds, unsalted roasted sunflower seeds, peanuts. I don't do a lot of peanuts. I'm kind of iffy on the legumes, but I do, as long as they're just roasted, and I try not to get the salted kind. I honestly don't like too much salt, and it makes you thirsty, it makes you dehydrated, that kind of thing. But, almonds, walnuts, cashews, you know what? If you're going to eat, because I know you're going to eat anyway, okay? Let's be real about it. You're going to eat anyway. So grab the pre-cut up pieces of broccoli, the pre-cut up celery, the carrots. And you know what? You buy those baby carrots, but you don't eat them. So here's what I would do. I would buy the full-size carrots and even the rainbow colored organic carrots. Those are great. It makes it more fun to eat. It's all like a placebo. They're colorful and they're fun. I cut them in half, long ways. Okay, and then you put the flat size down on the cutting board, and then you cut them long ways again, and then you cut them a couple times. Okay, when you make thinner strips of carrots, they become more fun to eat. I suggest taking a day in your week and making these pre-cut up vegetables. That way you can put them in omelets and you can pre-make your salads for the week. This has saved me so many times from midnight snacking mistakes. Mostly, I just love grabbing a handful of cherry tomatoes, some cut up cauliflower. What else did I eat the other day? Oh, surprisingly, Brussels sprouts that I've quartered. So I've taken the Brussels sprout and I've removed the stem part, just a little bit, trimmed it off, and I've cut them in half, and then I cut them in half again. Those little quarters, I just love chewing on them. They're crunchy. The crunch, I think the texture is a lot for a lot of people. So if you're more about taste, if you're more about texture, you're going to find vegetables that give you that crunch or that taste. So if you're more of like a sweet tooth at night, again, cherry tomatoes, cut up apple, cut up pear, mandarin oranges. Okay, have it ready to go. Do something that takes work, like an orange. You're going to be taking a lot of time to peel it, and you're working for it. You're convincing yourself that you're already eating, but you're working for it. Okay. If you're like a salty person, you like a lot of salt, what about some sugar snap peas? Because maybe it's not the salt, maybe it's actually the crunch that you're looking for, that crunchy texture. So what about that? Celery, again, you're cutting up celery, but you're not cutting it anymore. So how about this? Cut it, and then again, put it flat on your cutting board, cut it long ways again, and then cut it. Make it into thinner strips. Make it more fun to eat. Spend a day and take a large container, go buy one of those large Tupperware containers, and separate all of the vegetables that you have cut up for the week. And your midnight snack time, you're going to grab that container out, you're going to put it on your table, and you're going to have it next to you, and you're going to find that you ate like half that container, and you're not going to feel guilty at all because there's not a lot of sugar in this, and you're going to be able to use that natural sugar that is actually in it as pure energy. Maybe you're not going to sleep right away, and again, eating at night, maybe that's not the best thing, but you're going to eat anyway. And that's why I'm giving you this perfect substitution, because it's a ton of fiber and a ton of nutrients. When you wake up right in the morning and the first thing you do is a healthy green shake, and you've cut it up emulsified it in a NutriBullet or a Ninja or whatever, food processor that you may have, you're giving your body the time to absorb the nutrient it needs without working so hard. You're giving it everything it needs right away. You're swallowing all of the nutrients and you're getting all of the fiber, and you're not having to break it down. It's going right in you and it fills you up for the whole day. But I get it. You're not there yet because you're not doing a green shake every morning yet. So you're up at night, you're hungry because your body hasn't had the nutrients it needs. And it's going to send you signals to eat something that you last gathered those nutrients from. Okay? You didn't know this, but let's say you eat junk food all day. The thing that you gathered the most nutrients from, let's say the orange juice, you really want the sugar, but your body says, you know what? All they're eating is sugar. And the last thing I had all that nutrients from was that orange juice. So I'm going to send that signal and I'm going to make them crave orange juice. And you just want to eat something so bad. You just want a huge glass of orange juice. But that's what's going on. It's that you haven't given your body any nutrients and your body is craving the things that you don't give it. So what if you started your day with nutrients? Start your day with nutrients, move from there, keep your midnight snack container available. I do it on Sunday, sometimes Monday night, like tonight. And honestly, I just had a bunch of cherry tomatoes in the fridge. I just grabbed a handful of cherry tomatoes. I ate like a half a handful of sunflower seeds. I'm drinking some water. And you know what? I got some organic chamomile tea. I like to keep a caffeine-free tea around for nights like this when I'm really craving like a coffee or something like that. You know what? This has saved me so many times. You know what? If you're really hungry and you haven't eaten all day, just make an omelet. Really. Just a little bit of onions in the pan, a little bit of eggs, maybe some peppers, mushrooms. Again, the quartered Brussels sprouts, you'd be really surprised how good Brussels sprouts turn out and things. I know some people really hate them, but you know what? You do what you like. Do like a vegetable omelet scramble. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to make a perfect omelet. You could scramble the eggs, just throw it in, just make it work. Okay. Do everything possible to stay away from sugar at night. So when people told you to stop eating after 6, what they really meant to say is stop eating sugar after 6. That's really what they meant to say. And when I say sugar, I mean pasta, I mean bread, I mean crackers, I mean candy, I mean chips, starches, potatoes, sugar. Okay? Cut out the sugar. It's like a drug. You are addicted to it. We all are. I am super addicted to sugar. It's caused me weight problems my whole life. I'm like up and down on the scale because I keep reintroducing sugar into my diet, thinking that I had it under control, and boom, I blow up. Okay. So I'm telling you this from experience. You keep the vegetables around, you keep some handheld fruits around. You keep some eggs handy. Oh, hard boil some eggs. That's a great trick for me. Said I Sunday, not only do I cut up all the vegetables for my salads for the week, but I hard boil some eggs. And I posted this recipe before. You just start them in cold water. You put an inch of water above the egg. You boil it until it's a rolling boil. You turn off the stove completely, remove it from the heat. You put a lid on it. I set the timer for 12 minutes. Really good friend of mine, Renee, shout out to you. You pointed out it takes you 15 minutes in Colorado at high elevation. I would love to hear your perfect hard-boiled egg time in the comments below. Go ahead, tell me what your perfect hard-boiled egg is. I'd love to come up with a list for different areas. Let's get all my friends together. Let's talk about hard-boiled eggs. I love them for salads. I love them just for a snack. I can eat them quickly. I can eat them at my desk in a no eating zone. I can eat them because it's not going to make a mess. The rule of thumb is if you're in a no eating zone desk type environment like I am most times, if you drop it and you can still pick it up and eat it, you could probably eat it at your desk, and a hard-boiled egg passes that test. Celery passes that test. Carrots pass the test. Radish. Pears. So all the fruits, all the veggies, all the fresh foods, the lean meats pass that test. It's the sugar and the sauces and the wings and the takeout. It's all of that stuff. So cut that out of your diet, especially around midnight when you are up late night and you really want to eat something. Do what I do. Go grab a big handful of cherry tomatoes or go grab some cauliflower or some broccoli. And I know you really want to dip it in ranch, but can we do something else? Can we just eat the vegetables? Put on a YouTube video like you're doing right now. Watch something, distract yourself, set it next to you. You're going to eat it mindlessly. And I'm kind of happy about this because it's probably the first real food full of nutrients and fiber that you've probably had all day. You're going to put yourself into a habit to eat this great nutrient-rich, fiber-rich food. Okay. So if you're eating it at midnight, I'm just happy that you're not eating Cheez-Its. Okay, so do this. This is my trick. Have it ready. Pick a day. Spend 10 minutes. Fill the sink with water. Put a cap full of apple cider vinegar in it. Put all your greens and all your veggies in it. Let it sit. They're washed. Okay, they're washed for the week. And now spend some time cutting them up. You pretending like you don't have time to do that is a joke. You absolutely have the time to do this. You have the time to watch what I'm saying right now, then you have the time to pre-cut and prepare your food for 20 minutes. Okay? Make it a Sunday, make it a Monday, make it that day that's right before you start the whole week, and just do it. Just make the time. Okay? Again, I know you can do this because I did this, and I believe in you.